Good morning from Mexico. I thought that I would film my stretching video for you today, since a lot of you have been asking ever since I put it up that I did like a little stretch routine while I was in quarantine to get my splits. I'm honestly a little worried about this camera stand blowing down. We are by this lake. Apparently there's crocodiles in this water, so if my camera blows down into the water, I will not go and get it. Anyways, alright, we're back. I had to delete some videos, but 1.5 minutes in, the frog. And here you can even rock back and forth if you want. You can lift your hips up, tuck your pelvis in, and drop back down. And every time you feel like you can go a little deeper in your stretch, just bring your knees out even further. And if you're good here, just stay here and breathe through it. And I tell my clients when they do this, you can do it while you watch TV, you can do it while you're answering emails. It would be best if you're completely aware and in the moment, so just focusing on your breath and how your body feels. But if you want to get time to pass, you can just do it while you're doing something else. No excuses, right? Alright, just one more minute here, guys. Breathing through your nose. The breathing is also really important because with every exhale, when you're trying to get a little bit lower, a little bit deeper in each stretch, it's with every exhale that you try to reach a little bit further. More seconds. If you sit down a lot, driving in front of your computer, stretching out your hips are really, really important. Alright guys, we're at 4 minutes. Come in, nice and slow. This should hurt coming in, or you haven't been far out enough. Okay, next one is a pigeon. So, you have one leg in front of the other, like this. You want to try and get your foot or your leg parallel. So you sit back into your glute right here. You can be upright. You can lay down. The most important thing is that you feel a stretch in your hip and in your glute. And we're just going to hold here for 2 minutes. Again, you can rock back and forth, whatever feels good for you. Do you guys hear these birds? I love this sound. I actually did a little meditation here this morning. This is like my morning spot in sunrise. And I did a beautiful gratefulness meditation this morning. And that's also a good tip to what you can do while you stretch. Is kind of tune inwards, practice gratefulness. It's a magical practice that does a lot for your mind, and just we need to be more grateful for everything that we have, from big things to little things. 10 seconds. Switch sides. Now most likely you're going to notice that one side is a lot tighter than the other. My right side is always a lot tighter, and that's totally fine, totally normal. Just keep working on each side. That's all you can do. That goes for strength training too. You know, one side is always stronger than the other. Make sure you're doing a lot of unilateral single leg, single arm stuff to even your sides out. That way you won't get as many imbalances. Equal strength. And like some days are going to be tighter than others. Depends on, you know, what you've been doing up until your stretches. What you did the day before. Did you work out before? Your muscles are really tight from sitting down. So for me, it differs every day. Like some days I get down in the split real quick and I'm like, oh, I'm so bendy. And then there's another day when I barely can get it because I'm really tight. I promise you today's going to be one of those days because I'm like, look at my split that I've been learning, and then I'm going to be like, oh, almost. We'll see. 10 seconds. All right, so you're going to bring your left leg forward, and your right leg is going to be 90 degrees out, and you're just going to lean forward over your front leg. Again, like rock back and forth a little bit to see where you're extra tight. It might be at this angle, it might be here. You know, just really focus on where you feel tight. And again, breathe into it. So with every exhale, just try to get a little further down into the stretch. One more minute. also important to realize when you're doing the splits what actually is preventing you. If it's more your hamstrings, if it's more your hips. Last 30 seconds. So 4 minutes in this stretch as well. Last one. And come out. All right. So now we're gonna try and do it. So you're gonna bring the same leg forward as you just did. Come this way. Same way, same leg forward as you just did, and just try to come down as low as you can. And we're gonna be here for 4 minutes. So, just sink down into it. And if you're way higher, that's totally fine. Even if you feel really tight and you have yoga blocks, you can put the yoga blocks on here. You can stack them 2 together. That's how I started a while ago. So you stack them together, and then after like a minute or 2, you take one out and you get a little bit lower. And you just keep doing that. And again, this is where you want to be completely, in the moment and tune in with your body, because this shit hurts. So, you gotta breathe through it. Breathe, breathe, breathe. I like to rock side to side. We're 2 minutes in already, so 2 more minutes. You can stay as long as you want to. If you want to go for longer, you can. Sometimes like I said, I'm more flexible and I'm comfortable. Then I'm like, I might as well stay here, But like today, this shit hurts. I'm not trying to be here more than I need to. A tip is also to do it with a softer surface underneath you, not like this wooden bridge, because it hurts your knees. Keep going, guys. 1 more minute. Seconds. 20 seconds. And we're out. Woo. That hurts. Now in between, we're just gonna come in a butterfly stretch before we move on to the next leg. Just for like 2 minutes. And just press down into your knees. Yeah, being on a softer surface definitely helps. I have a meditation, like this long meditation pillow at home where I do it, because then you can kind of slide. It's way more comfortable. Because my knees hurt now. Okay, now we got the hard side. Right leg forward. Left one up to the side. And this is my tight side. Minutes here. Our breakfast is done. We have the luxury of having a chef coming in making us breakfast. And today is another beautiful day, so we're gonna go to the beach and maybe rent some jet skis. I actually also have, so you can work with me through personal training, virtual sessions, or in person if you're comfortable with that. I do online coaching where I customize programs. So depending on your needs and goals, I create a workout plan for you and a nutrition plan that you follow for monthly. And on top of that, I also have 4 ebooks on my website. One is a home program, so if you don't have any weights and you're just, you know, working with body weights, or even if you have weights, you can always add them to it, but it's a 4-week body weight home program. So if you're still working out at home and you need some motivation, you can get that program. I have a 30-day ab program, which is just focusing on your core. 30 days, you can add them to your workouts, or you can do them on your own. If you need to focus on core strength, it is super important to strengthen your core. And then I also have a flexibility and a mobility program. So it's not so much a structured program, but it teaches you on what type of stretches you can have depending on what you need to work on. So hips, shoulders, T-spine, whatever that might be. So if you need to work on your flexibility and mobility, that is a great program. I do also have my nutrition ebook, which is called Mindful Eating, which is about me teaching you all the tools that I've learned in my life to take care of your body and mind through food. It is so much more than weight loss or your physical goals, but you know, your gut health is everything. 70% of your immune system is in your gut, and I don't think that we talk about it enough. So I created this book for you to teach you what tools you need Obviously to reach your physical goals as well, but there's a lot of great recipes in there and a lot of great tools. Also mindset tools, and just watching so my camera doesn't, you know, blow down with the crocodiles. Alright guys, we're gonna get into it on this leg. Oh my god. This is exactly what I said, you know? It can fall down in with crocodiles and I would have absolutely died. What did I say? Whew. Okay, last stretch and then I'm gonna get out of here because I'm scared. Alright, so now your right leg, my hard leg. So don't laugh at me. See how much tighter this is? It's insane. So this one I really like rock back and forth. But we're gonna be here for 4 minutes. I could have done this before, you know, and been like, look how easy it is. Warmed up. But you get the real deal over here, which is a really tight right side. A good left side, a tight right side. So breathe through it again. Your breath is everything. More minutes. One more minute. I'm gonna do this. It hurts my knee. Seconds. Don't go down, don't go down. And come out. 26 minutes right now. Usually I go here for the remaining minutes. This is the really hard one for me. Like, I don't even think my hips bend that way, but we'll see. Obviously today I was really tight, as you can see on my right side. You might have the same thing. It's totally fine. Just keep doing it. And I haven't been doing it for a couple of days, which is a terrible excuse because I'm traveling and I have time. So I'll be doing it again tomorrow. But yeah, keep working. I forgot to mention me and Addie, my friend Addie, she has a great flexibility channel on her YouTube, and we actually created a program together that is called Flexi Booty. It is a booty growth program and a flexibility program in one. So it's everyday lower body workouts that I design, and then every other day flexibility stretches. So if you're interested in getting that program, build your booty and get bendy, that program is also linked in my bio. I hope you guys like this video. I will be filming some more content here for you guys with my mindfulness series as well. So if you haven't checked out my mindfulness series, make sure you do that. My latest one is how I got better from COVID really quick and how I got my taste and smell back. So a lot of good tips in that video, don't miss it. So thank you guys for watching. Get your stretch on, and I'll see you in the next video.